Hello everyone and welcome to the first event of the RLI Season 1. We have here the Rolling Lounge. And here I'm also with a special guest today, Savage Spirit Fan 1 in the commentary box.
It's an honor to be here for the inaugural event of the RLI as we have the Dawnbreakers, Kingfisher, Spectrum Strikers and Trojan Legion showing off the test run for the rolling launch. It's getting real close and the Spectrum Strikers will advance along with the Kingfishers. The Spectrum Strikers will win the heat.
Yeah, the Kingfishers came really close, but it's not going to happen. The Spectrum Strikers will start the things off to show they will win the test run. And also, the track was a little modified, so the record now is 1.783 for the Spectrum Strikers in here in this test run. Let's see what these teams can do.
Alright, here are all the heats for the first round. This is based on the qualifier results as well.
Yeah, we have here all the coaches choose the best member or some other member to compete in this event. We start the first heat. We have the Pollen Protectors, Sea Dragons, Jazz Juggernauts, and the Glowstones. Who is going to advance to the semifinals? Pollen Protectors and the Jazz Juggernauts are going to advance. Sea Dragons, the best time of the qualifiers. Scale Wave is now going to advance.
Also, the Glowstones are also a winner from this event in the qualifiers, and they did not do very well in this event. But the Pollen Protectors and the Jazz Juggernauts will advance. Followed to Pollen Blade and Brass for the advancements in their heat. Now we have the Ivory Impact, Coastal Crushers, Lunar Outriders, and the Cetacean Choir.
Who is going to advance?
Now. And the Ivory Impact and Coastal Crushers just barely got through. The Lunar Outriders got so close to advancing, but they missed out. And the Cetacean Choir were quite far off.
Yes, Cetacean Choir really far ahead of the other three members. But Warthog, the winners of this event in the qualifiers, are going to advance. Actually, I think they did well. I don't remember if they win, but doesn't really matter. Shimmering Subburst, Starship Speeders, Primroses, and also the Voice Watchers. Oh, wait a second! Did you saw that?
Indeed, I did see the Prismatic Primroses jumped into the Starship Speeders lane.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I don't think this is going to be valid because the Primroses just jump out of their own lane, and I think. Oh my god. And also, I think that is a close battle for the second place. But first, let's see. Oh my god, the Primroses.
And as I've heard from the committee that this is not going to be a track defect, as the other teams have been in that lane and they have finished, and they've been disqualified.
And also,
the Wise Watchers got knocked out by the Shimmering Sunbursts.
Now it is time for the fourth heat. I've followed that chaotic heat. The Cosmotail Coalition, wonderful performance by the reserve member Buck. They will win this heat ahead of Chiller, also another reserve that is going to advance to the semifinals of the Glaciators. And Vermilion Velvets and also the Swifty Swans are out of this event.
The Swift Swans did really come close, and the Cottontail Coalition have tied the record.
Yeah, congrats to them. They would be advancing to the semifinals. Scale Wave of the Sea Dragons really disappointing to finish in 9, but that is also the standings of 1916. Prismatic Primroses, Pitalia are not going to be very happy after this result of this event. But then we have now the semifinals.
Right, let's see. We have the Pollen Protectors, Coastal Crushers, Starship Speedsters, and the Glaciators. They are going right now. The Pollen Protectors and Coastal Crushers start up front, but the Starship Speedsters get the win. And the Pollen Protectors have been knocked out.
Wonderful recovery for the Starship Speeders. They start in third, and that is the new record!
My god, that is a really good time by the Starship Speedsters. A 1.755. That's now the new record speed.
That is a blazing fast time, and now we're going straight to the second semifinal. Arbor Impact, they started well and they was going to advance, but who got second in the second semifinal? I don't know. I'm not sure if it was the Shimmering Sunburst. I think that it is.
Yeah, it was. The Just Juggernauts and the Cottontail Coalition have been knocked out of this event. The Shimmering Sunburst barely advanced.
Oh my god, by 1 second in fact.
That is one of the closest finishes we have seen in the season so far. As we see 5th through 8, the Pollen Protectors will get 11 in 5th.
That is a good result for the Pollen Protectors at least. Glacier is finishing 6th, but now we'll go to the finale. Who is going to win the first event of the RLI Season 1?
We have Starship Speedsters, Ivory Impact, Coastal Crushers, and the Shimmering Sunburst. Who will get the gold? And off they go. The Ivory Impact will start up front and they will win the gold. Ivory Impact will start the season in first and win the gold medal.
Yeah.
Starship Speedsters the silver and the Coastal Crushers get the bronze.
Yeah, wonderful performance by Warthog. They are winning this first event. Starship Speedsters, like Speedsters fans said, they will hold also the record for the best time of the day, and they will hold the record of also now for the Rolling Lounge. But Ivory Impact, the fans are really happy with this first event and this wonderful result. And this is the podium.
And the Starship Speedsters are the highest performing winner from the qualifiers in this event. That will be really good for them as we see the podium.
Oh my god, Warthog are really happy. Coastal Crushers and the Starship Speedsters also will starting in the podium positions, and here we have the overall standings so far, but we still have 15 more events to go. And also everyone, thank you so much Speeders fan to come in here and also commenting with me this event.
It was a really big honor to be here. Who knows, maybe I'll return in the future.
And I'll see you back everyone for the event number 2, Balancing. Goodbye everyone.